Hello, I'm joined by Alan Dowson after this evening's 2-1 defeat to Spurs 11 in the pre-season friendly. Alan, before we go on to talk about the actual team performance, let's talk about the players that did play for us. Clayton, Tate, Hutchison, Tolfree, and a certain Dean Lodge who played tonight. Talk about them.
I thought Lodge was excellent. I thought him and Carl Murray were probably our best two players, to be honest. And I just think that he has to come and see us in the summer. We've done that, and I think we'll give each other one more chance. And people think it'll not work. I think it will work. So I just believe that he was excellent, and his attitude since he's been back has been excellent, and all that, and stuff like that. So if he gets himself right, and he was looking right at times tonight, then we've got ourselves half a player, and he'll be back to normal. If he doesn't, but I'm pleased with Lodgy. I think every training session he's been early, he's trained well, and I thought tonight he was our best player. That's what I honestly thought. I thought Muzza, Carl Murray battled very hard in there. I really did. Of course, we only had 4 sessions, so I'm delighted how we've done. To be honest, 4 sessions and we've done like that. So I am very pleased how the lads done tonight. To be honest, yeah. Hutch, I thought had a good game and all, to tell you the truth.
And so is Dean Lodge on his last chance now? Is everything?
I don't think it will, because the only person who's going to get any stick through this is me. So that's no problem. I didn't talk about the board about it, or I just done it. We met and they asked to see us, and I went and met him, and we had a chat about how we could get the best out of him, and we had a chat about why he's let himself down before in the past, and how he's agreed with that. I've missed him as a player, there's no doubt about it. I think the football club has. And when he's right, and he's been right once or twice here, I remember the 4 goals he scored against Braintree in the cup. Once he's right, he's fine. Once he's not right, he's horrible. So we just got to make sure he's right. And if he is, we've got ourselves a good player.
He's certainly a fan's favourite, and I think people on the terrace were very happy to see him back. Another fan favourite, Bobby Traynor, was noticeable by his absence today. Yep. Where's Bobby?
I don't know. We offered him a sort of deal in the summer, and he said that at the minute, the last conversation I had with Bob was that he's away on honeymoon or holiday in the next couple of weeks, and he's got so much work on it. I think he's going to jack it in for a couple of months or something to sort his work out and all that, and stuff like that. That's what I've heard. I can't do nothing about that. So he's gone at the minute, if you like. I don't know what will happen in the next couple of months. I can't worry about things like that. Bobby's been exceptional for his football club, exceptional, and he's been our best player for 5 years. But if somebody's got to work and go on holidays and things like that, I can't do nothing about that. So I've got to look at other options, which we had tonight, and other options I've got lined up. As for Tom Bird, because that would be probably coming up in the next question.
It was.
Okay, we offered him a deal. He didn't sign a deal. We are desperate to keep Tom and wanted to keep him, but he didn't sign the foreman. I gather he signed for Carl Shorten, and we value him 50 grand, 60 grand, because we believe that clubs would come in for that this season. Carl Shorten value him way down on that line, so we'll have to see them at the tribunal. We're trying to get evidence together to get a good case of getting a lot of money from him. I'm sure Carl Shorten will do the same and try to get at least money from him, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, he was going to go to a pro club this season. We believe we have got one offer already from another club before he did go to Carl Shorten, but he hasn't even made a phone call, never made a phone call to see what he's doing, whatever. So his agent must have sorted him out a deal, to tell you the truth. But fair play to him, and he must have, I got told all some of it, he's going to go a higher league and a higher thing and a higher this and a higher that, and he's signed for the club who's 5 leagues below us, so that may tell a little bit of difference. But if he thinks that Carl Shorten got a better chance than us to make the playoffs, that's fair enough. But the phone call would have went and missed the problem. But to be honest, but at the end of the day, good luck to Tom, and good luck to Carl Shorten. But we will see them at tribunal, make no doubt, because we want some money for him, because we put a lot of effort into him. We paid him when he had his hernia operation, if you remember. Martin Taylor spends hours with him on the training ground before training. He has done all last season, doing little runs, and not a call to me, Martin or Harmsy. I think that's a bit low, to be honest, but that's what I do, and that's fine, and good luck, like I say. So he must have saw something in Carl Shorten he hasn't seen in us, so I've got to make sure I do my job right here, to be honest.
Okay, back to the game itself.
Yeah.
How do you think it went? The boys who were here, and any of the new guys taking your fancy? I
thought Murphy was excellent in the first half. I thought he had a great game. I thought Muzza, like I say, done well. Carl Murray done well in there, and I thought Matty Patterson's come back and having a very good and all that, and Lodge, obviously we mentioned Lodge having a great game. But I'm looking at a lot of players. Like in the past, I've had my team picked. No, I've never done that now. I'm waiting. I've got 4 weeks on next Saturday to go. So I reckon out of that lot I've got, the 2 teams, I've got 6 players. So I think I nailed on. Now I've got to get another 5 to make the numbers up, obviously, and a few more added onto that squad. I'm looking all the time. So I just believe that people are asking silly money, and they're going around asking daftness from the confidence, and they come down. Last season, when it was 2 weeks ago, I wish I could have signed a couple of players, but I couldn't because I had most players on contract and all the rest of it, and that was a mistake I made. So this year, I'm saying, okay, I've got 6 players who I'll sign up. I'll probably let you know the 6 by next week. We're keeping things very tight with Ali, who I give him information once we sign him, and he's got to keep that to himself, which he always does do. And I'm just playing the game, making sure everything's nice and tight and not leaking too many things out. And I'm sure supporters will understand that,
865. Excuse us. 865 is the official attempts today. Well, is there a difference in the way that there's 3 high-profile friendlies against today and Fulham and Chelsea, of course? What are you hoping to get from these big 3 games as opposed to the rest of the games against the smaller clubs, maybe the Chessingtons or the Suttons?
I thought it was a fantastic night for a football club tonight. I think we have got the best pre-season friendlies in non-league football. That's what I believe. Who else in this area can pull? We are very lucky to have contacts. We've made a lot of contacts. We've worked at times 17-hour, 16-hour days to try to get these things. Martin makes these calls, obviously, and was here for 4 o'clock tonight organising them. We work very hard at trying to get these games on, and I think for 800 odd people to come here, it's a massive step for a football club. We'll give free tickets out for the kids and stuff like that, and Hamsy's got soccer camps and the summer holidays to go with that as well. That's a massive thing tonight, all the kids for free and all the rest of it and stuff like that. We're making made a few friends tonight, that's all we can ask for. And so tonight was a fitness session in a certain way because they kept the ball quite a lot, they did. But, would you rather play these games? Of course you would. If I had 5 who I would try to get Millwall or whatever, anybody else I would, like West Ham. But at the minute, it's fantastic for a football club at this early age to get 860 people through the gate. For people who enjoy game of football against a top quality, top 5 side in the country, and then we'll look forward to Fulham, who always bring a good side down, and Chelsea being magnet. So I just think it's a profile as well as a football club. People say, you'd rather play against, listen, pre-season's all about fitness and getting your shape right and stuff like that. We've done that tonight. We need to work on our finishing, which should, and we need to work on sloppy goals. If you do that against a top quality side, because this, for example, if Tottenham had entered the Rhineland League, their side tonight, they would win the Rhineland League. I'm sure everybody would agree with that. So we're playing against a better side than that, so that can only help us,
You mentioned kids for free just then. While we've all been watching the Euros, what's been going on behind the scenes at Kingstonian?
I think it's been magnificent. I think the chairman's a great guy with the directors. You don't often read about them, but they get on with their business, and you can make proposals, and some people, they let you do what you want to do. Like, I've had magic backing off them, and I did when Mark was in charge as well. And they're still very much part of this. But the chairman and they do things like that, and I know we get help from silent people behind the scenes, but I think people who know who we are because they come to every game. No, I think that's a magnificent gesture to get everybody a kid's season ticket, to let the kid in for free of this football club. I think it's a magnificent thing to do. I love kids coming through. I think it's magic seeing kids here. Beat some of the grumpy buggers who come in the stand anyway, to be honest. Let's get the truth. So hopefully outgrow them. So I do think it's a fantastic. So behind the scenes, if you think about it, I've kept him out. I think I talked too much last season, and I know, I'm trying to stay out of limelight a bit if I can. Yes, I'll come on here and talk and do whatever, and especially if we lose games. I think I should do it, to be honest. But I think what the strides we're making is absolutely fantastic, and let kids into free to every single game get a card as a season ticket, and do it in pre-season friendlies when a club could have easily charged a couple of quid tonight. They haven't done that, to be fair to them, so they've put the support as ahead of the money they could make off the gate. But again, what a magnificent night for a football club, and the academy's going from strength to strength. We've got soccer camps running in the summer, obviously, strength to strength. We've got the Fulham game to look forward to. We've got the Chelsea, biggest club in Europe, to look forward to. And that's before the season starts. The only thing what matters is the start of the season. That's the only thing what matters. Is the first game of the season away at East Furwick. That's the only thing what matters. But in the meantime, let's enjoy ourselves and let's put the club back on the map, and let's try to get 800 people here tonight. Let's try to get a couple of thousand against Chelsea. Maybe it's the same against Fulham. Let's keep putting the club on the map, and that's all we can do. And as long as you can go to bed at night and you work as hard as you can, that's all I'm trying to do about myself, to be honest. But I'm trying to keep my head down on players, meeting players left, right and centre. I like to say at times working 16, 17-hour days, trying to achieve what I can at a football club, but I'm getting a lot of backing along the way as well, to be honest.
Good stuff. Tonight's the first time we've spoken since the fixture list has been out. Any immediate thoughts on the fixture list?
Yeah, it's a magic fixture, it is, because the last time we played East Furwick we got beat 5-2. So if we're going to look at that as a stepping stone, how good we were then and how good we are in the first game of the season, I think it's a magic stepping stone. As for Cups games, you just got to play them, to be honest. Like, whoever you're against good sides, you just got to play against them teams, and and I'm just looking forward to the season. We'll do better than what we did last season, and I think, me personally, I'll have to, because I had a bad season. and I've probably took the club backward a little bit. But with all the things what's going on and the signs we've got and the backing I've had off my directors and my chairman, I demand myself I do better. So I'm trying to work as hard as I can to achieve that, and I hope the supporters will give us time to do that. And we've got a bit of youth there and a bit of energy there as well, and we'll improve it, and we'll be fine next year. We will be. I think we will be anyway.
Good stuff. So far, so good. Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Excellent. Lovely.